Hi there, Punk Bunnies. I am Silvy, and today we are playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. They recently did a 3.0 update, which was pretty surprising, and I figured now is a good time to start a new island. So let's get straight into it. Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There is so much to look forward to, but first let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yes, it is. Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Okay. So, we're gonna do Silvy. Yep. And birthday. There you go. Yep. Silvy, let's see. Oh yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Silvy. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. Okay. Go with that. I'm not sure. What should I choose? They don't really give you a whole lot of styles in the beginning. Guess I'll just go with the twin tails. Let's see. Eyes. You know, something I've always been curious about is like why they always have the eyes on the side like that. I kind of wish they could do, like, these ones are in the middle, but they're kind of not very good eyes. I mean, I guess these are technically like kind of center kind of eyes, but yeah, the rest of these are, well, no, these ones are kind of center too. I guess they're like sleepy eyes. I think I'll probably just go with those. They are pretty much the eyes I always have gone with. I mean, these ones aren't too bad either. Actually, let's go with these for once. Do something different. We'll go with the green. Because I wish I could do the two different eye colors, but a lot of games don't allow you to do that, which is a shame. Do a little round nose and a kitty mouth. And I think... I'm gonna go with no. All done. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Silvy, where do you live now? We'll just click North America. Ah, excellent. And that information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Yep. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. Can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now. You can choose the best one for your new home. Okay, so what are we going to go with? Too bad they don't have like a randomize button where you can just kind of spend hours trying to look for the best island. Even though they specifically say to not worry about it, you know? What do I want? These two are pretty good for the lighthouse area. Like, so I usually, that little part that sticks out in the water, that's usually where I would put like a lighthouse. I think most people generally do that. So it's always good to have a version of that that's pretty big. Like this one's pretty big. Even it's slightly bigger than this one. This one has quite an interesting set of rivers. It has 3 sources. But 2 exits, which you would expect as usual, since they all have 2 exits. On the bottom and to the right. This one also is the bottom to right. This one has the rivers both at the bottom. This one has it to the bottom and left. Then you also have the back area for where red shows up. Is that a good location for it? I think I might go with this one. Maybe. These two here are very similar. But I think this one kind of looks the most interesting overall. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Probably a sleeping bag. So the thing with survival, usually at least from what I hear, when people are deserted, usually they die from lack of shelter and that kind of thing, cold weather and all that kind of crap. So yeah, I think a sleeping bag would be useful in at least keeping warm, Obviously finding a water source is very important too. So yeah. And I suppose the lamp could work if it's a flame kind of lamp, but I don't... Plus you might be able to use it to cook food too. But then you need a lighter. Anyway, I'm not gonna spend too much time contemplating that. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Yeah, you better not leave me on that island and then I'll be stuck there, fend for myself. Nook Inc. will fully cover all your basic needs. Yes, yes. Your attention, please. Oh, that went too quick. Well, more like I didn't read quick enough. The charter flight for Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as a part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. It makes you wonder, like, how many times has Nook done this kind of thing? Because, like, he has this footage, so you have to expect, okay, well, he's done an island sort of thing before. I mean, did it not work out? I don't know. Silly things to think about. Peaches, nice. I like peaches. Good starting fruit, I think. We're here. Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now. If you'd like to move L to follow us, yeah, thank you for that. Let's see, who do we have here? We have Hamlet. We gotta get a move on, come on. Hamlet, and who are you? Hey, get back here. And Phoebe? Come on, we gotta follow the guides. Alright, is that a one? Let's see. Is Phoebe here? And how about Hamlet? And there's Silvy, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island. So, congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, and... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. Here you go, Silvy. Your very own tent. Once you find the perfect spot, yes, you can not tell me all this. Don't worry, you'll get the chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision, yeah. And you'll want a little breather room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map, too. Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. So, aside for New Horizons, the only other Animal Crossing I ever played was the original Animal Crossing. I wouldn't say the original, because the original, I think, was on the Nintendo 64. I played the GameCube one, because I think the Nintendo 64 one was only in Japan. Then when they brought it to America, they put on the GameCube. So yeah, those are the 2 I played. This one and that one, and yeah, I've heard other, like I've heard that the last one, the New Leaf, I think it was a really good one. And look at this, nice and big. This is perfect for a lighthouse. I'll probably terraform it first. But yeah, maybe someday I'll play New Leaf, but I don't know. I think I personally like going from the original Animal Crossing to this one. It was like a very, very huge step up. So, like at least to me, it was pretty big upgrade. So, like I know a lot of people complained a bit, because it didn't have everything right away. But, it is what it is. So, where are we going to put my house? Let's see. Where to put the house? Where to put the house? Well, tent, but will be a house. I'm trying to remember the buttons for this. For this, how do I access the map? Can I? Well, what was it? No, that's you can't save right now. Okay, so I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, look at that. That's a new. Cute, cute. I love it. Ah, yes. I like the little hop. It's adorable. Maybe I can't access it because I don't have a Nook phone yet. That's probably what it is. It's expected me to use the map on the bottom right, I think. So let's see. Where should I put this dang house? Because I know moving it's going to cost a hell of a lot of money early on. I mean, I could eventually move it, but that won't be until later. So I want a nice spot for now. So something I usually like to do is I usually like to put all my stores on the coast. Like, like the museum, the Nook store, Able Sisters, all that kind of stuff. And then we have the plaza here. Maybe I could just align... Okay, so maybe I should go out of my comfort zone, actually. So, okay, usually the way I play the game, at least in the past, this is how I've kind of done it, is I usually always have, like, a neighborhood kind of thing, like, where I place them, kind of all in a row, including my own house, usually. Though, sometimes I do eventually move my house somewhere else. But I'm wondering if I should have the houses in random locations, to do something different for once. And then I could like design the area for each villager. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, let's go and do that. It would be even more interesting. I would say just letting them pick wherever they chose. But I don't think that works. Like, okay, so I think this is the only time that a villager can actually pick their own location. Because I think like when you get new villagers in the future, usually it's because you've placed locations yourself, right? They don't just move in like in the first game. So yeah, let's figure that out. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna put my house kind of central. So maybe up here, like in this little area up top here. I'm thinking to do that because I'm like, like a mayor's place, So like, you have the central plaza here, then you'd have this grand entrance to the mayor's place, right? That'd be hilarious. Okay, let's see. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But now I gotta figure out exactly where I want it to be. This stupid icon is in the way. Like, it's too big, that icon. Come on. Yeah, I guess on that line looks fine, because that looks fairly center. So as long as that pointer is close to that little dot mark, I don't want to destroy that. factory, and I do want a backyard, so maybe around here. First, let me just check something real quick. Where am I currently? The house would be a little bit further back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So, a little bit more this way. That looks good. And here we go. This is the spot. Don't even need to imagine it. Okay, let's see if we can help the others. Let's see, they're doing it over here. I want to see where the other one is. I think they were somewhere around here. I think I'm just going to select it for you. You already set up your tent? I'm still trying to find a perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's got to have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Silvy? I'll find you a spot. What? You'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow. We just met, and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Silvy. Okay then. Can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. Oh yes, it's gonna be very epic. My tent is in your hands. Hammy, you got this. If you need me, I'll be over at the plaza visualizing how awesome island life is gonna be. Let's see. Where should I put this? Man choices. I think you said you wanted fresh air. I have my tent over there. Yeah, so I'm gonna put you up here. Maybe be a little bit to the right here. Maybe there. Yeah. This is the spot. Okay, let's see. Now I gotta figure out the other one. Let's go do that. Wait, I got it, don't tell me. You're Silvy, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Phoebe. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, Sparky. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now, this is my spot, okay? I know, there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm liking this. I'll find you a spot. Whoa, for real? You gonna pick out the perfect spot for me? You'd do that for someone you just met? You know, you're alright, Silvy. In that case, here you go. It's your show now, Sparky. You go pick out the perfect spot for that tent I gave you. I'm gonna go wait at the plaza in the meantime, okay? Okay, now where am I gonna put this one? I think you are gonna go find over down here. Let's see. Yeah. I think you'd be great in this clearing right here. Oops. Bobby's got a place for her tent now. Yay! Looks like everyone's got a spot picked out for their tents now. I need to get back to the plaza. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party, we'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes. Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Phoebe, Tommy, and Hamlet set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Silvy and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright everyone, let's get to it. Silvy, would you come see me for a moment? Ah, Silvy, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So, when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the peach-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. Yes, they're very real. Very real peaches. They are delicious looking peaches. You know... Yeah, I'll just pick up the 10 sticks. I was like thinking maybe I'll just do all the weeds right now, but no, I'll probably get through this tutorial as quickly as I can. I say quickly, but clearly I'm not doing it very quick. I also do know they're gonna need fruit, so I'm just gonna grab the fruit. I don't remember the exact amount I need, so whatever. Should do that first, so none of them disappear. Alright, I think I got all the peaches and sticks that were on the ground. Let's see how many I got. 20 sticks and a hell of a lot of peaches. Oh, good, Silvy. It looks like you managed to collect up the tree branches. You found even more than I asked. Yes, because I needed to pick them all up. I only need the 10, but I'm sure you'll find a good use for the rest. I definitely will. Especially now that I can craft shit from the storage, which will be amazing. I don't think we get storage, though, until we get the first house. So, can't use it right away. I'll take what we need off your hands now. Yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that, and I also gathered all the peaches. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. And speaking of surviving, on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. Already completed. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like peaches, they smell like peaches, and they even taste like peaches. In fact, they are 100%, without a doubt, genuine peaches. So will you collect 6 of them for me? I collected a hell of a lot more than that. Oh, what's this? You've already collected enough peaches for everyone, haven't you? Yeah, I've collected enough peaches for an entire neighborhood. Well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those off your hands and get started on preparations. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Oh. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, So take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Yeah, I'll just do the thing I always do. Silverman. Oh, not that. It'd be hilarious if I made a spelling mistake and I never noticed and clicked next. Okay. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go! What splendid variety. Yes, each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order and you can clap for the one you think is best. Silvy seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So, Silvy suggested Silverman. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Silverman. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Silverman. Well, Silvy, since you've proven yourself by naming Silverman, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes. I hereby name you the resident representative of Silverman. Silvy, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson of your neighbors? Yes, a word or two. So, we've settled on a name for our island and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from peaches. Our new resident representative here harvested on this very island. Then, without further ado, a toast to Silverman and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! And I think that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I think you just talk to them, then they'll allow me to go to sleep. I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I'll go do that, yeah. Sounds good to me, but first, you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting for you in the tent. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages, yeah, you don't need to tell me that. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes. That's all from me now, so sweet dreams, Silvy. Okay. Tent time. Okay. We'll open that. We'll open this. We got a nice radio here and a lamp. Turn that on. I'm going to scoot this over this way. Turn that back off. Turn off. Okay, and where do I put the camping cot? No, not what I meant to do. What? Stay awake. I wanted to push it. Come on. Push. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave this episode here. We are done with the tutorial, and on the next episode, we'll be starting our first real day of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you for watching. Stay fuzzy, stay fierce, and I'll see you in the next video.